I have enough memory on my phone. Um, right here, I'm making you know how there's usually a dog run? Well, this is a dog run around. Um, and these are things I've just put in the ground to deter the dog because she wants to, even though I throw her stuff way over there, she loves to run across here, and I keep telling her no. And she sugs a rip, but she broke off this vine, which was growing right here. She broke this off, and somewhere is the carcass of a, oh, there it is. Yeah, believe it or not, this is not a big deal. Well, it is, because that's a pumpkin. A pumpkin, what, embryo? Anyhow, so I'm very sad. So, because what water, this is a pumpkin. And this is a cucumber right here. And that's red okra, scarlet okra. And this is my pumpkin vine, or this is my cucumber vine, which cucumber's going to go up. They got these pointy-ish leaves, much smaller. Like you compare to my palm of my hand. And you can see the difference. Small blooms, they like to vine up. Where these are huge blooms and huge leaves. And these are the pumpkin. And another difference, even though like this size, the cucumber, and a lot of cucumbers and all that, they start out looking the same, so you're not quite sure. But once they have 2 or 3 leaves on them, you can pretty much tell after a lot of years what's coming on. You can see there's can't find my finger. There's a little fruit, so that's bloomed, just been pollinated. And now right there's going to be a baby cucumber. Where that down there was a baby pumpkin. So this guy's going to trail around here, just like these. And they're going to grow up. Thus, they're string trellis. This time of year, I buy a lot of string. Pumpkins also love to climb. The problem is they're too heavy because these are in the same family, if you'd like to say. So, the cucumber leaf is very well defined. It has very sharp edges. Or if you think of like an Indian elephant ear compared to an African elephant ear. Here, this leaf is well-rounded, and this is a small leaf. And as they get to the mature size, you have this large leaf. See, the edges are rounded, and as they get larger, the edges, this one's been battered by rain and storms, but they round off. They become smooth, so they're more roundy. The type of vein structure is very similar. These radiate out into several branches. There's always the center branch right there. And of course, these are the veins, just like in our body. These bring the flow. Yes, dog, I know. So the dog is bounced. This is going to be a dog running around. And pumpkins and watermelon, do love to trail upon the ground. So I want to keep them growing in, or trailing over the soil. And what they're looking for is grass or a place to kind of do mini roots. And it's not to grow more plant, it's to latch itself down so when the wind blows really strong, the bush itself, the plant, and the leaves are going to be able to stay upright, because if the vine gets twisted, it can lose the fruit. Not to mention, the fruit could lose its shade. And the the leaves are big like ears for shade and cooling purposes, just like the ears on an elephant. So what I've done is I've extended. I've worked pretty much with what I have with some scraps, piece of wood, reinforcing stake here. I put this in the ground first, and then I put this stake in here. And this actually, first I drove a short piece of bamboo into the ground, and this is from a broken broom handle. It was about this tall, and I've driven it into the ground. And what I'm going to do is, just for now, do some strings, and I'll probably extend it put another stick here, and then a stick here. So it creates a little area for the watermelon to stay in. Pumpkin. Watermelon leaves are completely different looking. So this will have string temporarily to kind of let her know what's going on. And then, yep, I know. I love you. Stick around. It's my furry grandchild. I just have to make sure she doesn't take off. Is a chicken wire. Kind of like the compost, creating a boundary. Keeps her from digging in it. Keeps other curious critters. And eventually we'll get some vines. I'm trying to encourage the raspberry vines to grow around that. Which would be great. You just walk up to that little compost fence and harvest some raspberries this summer. So, anyways, let's go take a look at the morning glory.